Hi, this is T. Billy Martin of Women Are Talking TV, and I am on set to witness the exciting, anticipated one-woman play written and performed by Ingrid, Griffith of Demerara Gold. Just to tell you a little bit about Demerara Gold, Demerara Gold is a story of a 7-year-old girl in Guyana who was left in the care of her grandmothers after her parents suddenly get visas to the USA. One grandmother is a rigid recluse. The other grandmother is a religious fanatic. The girl's dreams are on hold until she finally gets a visa to join her parents. Her new home in the U.S. proves to be all that was promised and more than she bargained for. Ingrid Griffith tells her own story in this dramatic solo performance, featuring no less than 18 characters. She ably weaves the history of Guyana, her history story, and the experience of immigration and assimilation in the timeless theater magic. With agility and artistry, Ingrid takes us on a journey as she discovers her true birthright. You'll laugh till you cry. Now let's get to know Miss Ingrid. Tell us a little bit. I know we're like pressed for time. The house is open. Yes. Folks are coming and excited. How you feel right now?
A little shaky, but I always feel a little shaky at the very beginning. And so I go into my like breathing routine and, just calming myself down and knowing that, telling myself that I know the work, I know the story, it's my story, I have the lines, I've done the tech rehearsal, so everything is in place and I should just chill out.
How long have you been rehearsing?
We were here at 6 o'clock, but there are technical issues, so we probably just rehearsed for a quick half hour. But because it's a lot of setting up and all that stuff. You know the deal. You're behind the camera as well in studios. Yeah. So, yeah.
So I'm noticing that people coming into the building, they're quite excited. They feel like this is like one of their home stories or what have you. Are you expecting anything in particular from people that's coming to see? Do you think they're expecting anything more than what you're offering?
I think they're expecting what I am offering, which is a real Guyanese Caribbean experience. I think they know that it's going to be their story as well as mine, because stories resonate. So it is my story, but I am almost sure they're thinking I'll probably identify with her on some level, and hopefully they're gonna laugh at my jokes, and hopefully they'll just be with me and go for the ride.
And just for our all of our West Indian viewers, where part of Guyana are you particularly from?
I am from Georgetown, Hatfield Street. One of my grandmothers lived on Hatfield Street, and the other one lived on Forshaw Street.
And the family names?
Griffith.
Griffith?
Yeah, that's the last name. And my mom's side, it's Greenwich.
There you go. Yes. 2 theater fans here to support the play. And just give me, what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Hugh Hamilton and my wife Indira.
Indira, both Guyanese? Yes. So how did you hear about the play?
Okay, well, I was remarking, in fact, we were remarking to each other that we must be the only 2 Guyanese who have not yet seen this performance. My very good friend, Michael G. Haskins, who is at WBAI Radio, and who saw this performance, recommended it very, very highly to me, as have so many other Guyanese whose opinions I greatly respect. So until tonight, the opportunity has not arisen where I was free at the same time that the performance was being presented. Tonight is the night, and I'm very happy to be here.
Okay. And how long have you guys been waiting to see the play?
Well, actually, it's just been about a week because Hugh told me about it, but like you said, it's coincidental. We happen to be off on the same night. With work schedules and all that, it's hard to be off on the same night, so we just happened to be off on the same night. So we got the tickets about a week ago.
And would you definitely recommend it to someone else to come see?
Well, based on all of the reviews that I've seen, I would have to say yes. Now, of course, after we've seen it tonight for ourselves, I'm sure that I'll be able to expatiate much more on the performance itself. And I'm very much looking forward to it. It comes very, very highly recommended. And from the reviews I've read, I fully expect to be satisfied.
Me too. Nice to meet you people, and thank you for speaking to Caribbean Voice TV.
Well, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, 3, 2, 1, and we'll be back. Hi, so I'm sitting here with two very lovely ladies who are excited to see the play tonight. Let me start off. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Lynn Butler, originally from Guyana, and I live in Long Island. Yes.
And I'm Wendy, originally from Guyana. I live in Queens.
And how did you hear about the play?
Actually, I heard about the play about a year ago. A friend told me about it, and then I went online and I saw it, and I made several dates in my calendar to see it, but now I'm really excited that I can finally get here to see it, because I think I can relate to it. Yes.
I had heard about it before, but then I got the invitation from my friend Lynn here.
Great to have friends.
Yes. So here we are.
So you definitely will be recommending for other friends to come see the play.
Oh, definitely. I love to support these events. Yes.
Hey, so we have one final viewer. I just want to pick his brain real quick. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Gregory, and I'm from Guyana.
Guyana, as we all are. So, so how did you hear about the play?
I saw this play 2 years ago at the Manhattan Film Festival, I think it was, or Theater Festival, and I was blown away by it.
Wait, so you're a veteran. There's a lot of first-timers here today.
Yes, I brought my aunt and uncle, and
You brought the whole family.
yeah, it was so wonderful. I've taken a friend to see it, and she was blown away by it. She took her mom, and so yeah, it's a whole network of fans.
So since you've seen it before, can you spill a little bit what was your favorite part of it?
I think her recollection of what it was like falling for someone in her neighborhood, and also like stealing her grandmother's food from above the fridge and being caught.
And I've been guilty of that.
So those are really cool.
And so you would come again. So
I think I will. I think I'm sort of like becoming one of her biggest fans, and so like.
Are you stalking her?
I hope not. I hope what I'm doing is not stalking.
Well, this is a good stalking because you bring in other people buying tickets. So
Building a network of fans.
Thank you so much for talking to me. And that's all we have for today. Thank you. So hi, thank you for having me on the show today. Thank you for allowing me to interview on stage and set. I'm very excited for you, and you already know how so much. And I'm so excited that this play is touring all over the place. So I'm gonna start off by asking them why the title Demerara Gold.
Well, Demerara is a huge river in Guyana, one of the 3 rivers, largest rivers in Guyana. And myth has it that miners back in the day would go to the jungle or to the rivers and dig for gold, that there's gold under there. So I thought the play Demerara Gold, that might be the title might be a metaphor for us, individuals, human beings, being us, Demerara, that body of whoever we are. And if we dig deep to our core, you'll find the gold, our true selves. So that's why I decided on Demerara Gold.
And also, just fun fact, Guyanese gold is the most purest gold in the country, in the world.
Absolutely, it's distinct, and it's the best.
And expensive.
And expensive, and it lasts long and stay forever on your...
You don't break out, no nothing.
No, don't lose it.
No, don't lose it. So how long have you been working on this particular play?
I've been doing this for almost 3 years now.
Okay.
It started in July 2014 at a festival. And I thought, well, I'll do it a few times and that's it, I'll move on. But it's been going, and I'm excited that it's going. I've been touring it around the U.S. I've been outside the country. I went back to Guyana and I did it. And it's very exciting, and I'm actually this summer filled with all these places I'm going.
When you went back to Guyana, how did they respond?
Well, I wasn't sure how they would respond. I was actually very scared.
Yeah.
Because, in Guyana don't play. Guyanese, they tell you like this, like they'll yell, stop no, we had enough, we don't care. So, but they really, really enjoyed it. And I was so thrilled. I mean, they really thought it was great. A great story. They really enjoyed the theater, the theatricality of it. They loved the one-woman show genre, the solo show, and they were quite engaged. And I was so happy.
There's nothing like validation from home.
I know. So
especially Guyanese.
Well, that's the thing. After I said, I'm good. I could go anywhere now.
Anywhere. And you've been all over, not just, Guyana, not just United States. You've been all over, right?
Yes, I was in the UK. I toured it. I did about 5 performances there. I was in St. Vincent in the Grenadines, and I was in Canada. And I hope to keep going.
And you will.
Thank you.
Is this your only play that you plan on putting on the stage, or are you working on other projects that you're writing for?
Well, I'm working on something right now. It's going to be, I think it's going to be another solo play. It's not going to be much about me. It's going to be about a woman, well known, but not talked about a lot.
Okay.
But very important African American woman who is Caribbean background. Her dad is from Guyana. Her mom is Barbados. So, but she was born here, and I want to talk. I am writing her story, and may weave my story in like later years of, where I dropped off from this part of Guyana, Demerara Gold. As I got older, that older part may come in. But I don't know. I really want to just do this with this story. I'm eager to do it, and I'm writing.
And so how soon can we look forward to that?
Well, I'm going to be doing a reading of it, maybe in a month or two.
Okay.
I've been working it for the past 6 months, and I don't know, because it takes a while to like really come to fruition. It's a lot of workshopping and rewrites and all that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of crafting and molding
Exactly.
and all of the clay forming and all of that. So what inspired you to continue to put this play on every stage you stand on?
Its message and the fact that people are hearing it, and the audience members come to me and tell me how much my story is theirs, but they don't talk about it, and how important it was for them to hear it. And then I'm hoping that may help them to want to share as well. They don't have to be on the stage, it doesn't have to be public, whether it's in writing or talking to someone. But I know from what I've been doing with this play and sharing it as I have been, I have changed. I have grown. I have moved on to a different place, and it's a better place. And I think I want people to know that can happen to them too. We all have our stories.
Yeah.
We're not perfect. Our parents aren't perfect. Our lives aren't perfect.
Right. But I think for me, I think it's very important that the Guyanese story is told in a very personal, intimate way where it's not expected. It's not like, it's your story, but you're representing every Guyanese woman that have either left family behind, or was that woman that had to leave, the family, or the one that was left behind, or whatever. We all can relate. And it's just a certain kind of breath of fresh air to see that, wow, my story is being told, and it's being told right, and it's relatable, and it's making sense, and it's embraced, and it's welcome. So I think that's a breath of fresh air for anyone that's doing play.
Thank you. And I'm also looking for the younger generations who did not grow up in Guyana, but whose mom and dad are from Guyana, and they have no clue about Guyana. Of course, their parents tell them, but they roll their eyes because their parents are talking.
Right.
So when they come and see it, they're like, oh, that's what my mom is talking about.
Yes.
That's how you ride a bicycle to school. I get it.
Right.
And the whole strictness. I got why your grandmother's strict. My mom is strict too, but it's like they really start to relate more.
And that's what it did for me, because my parents first generation Americans, and we hear all of the back home stories and what have you, and it's like, okay, it's not for us to debate because we're not there. But at the same time, we experience. I know I grew up experiencing Guyana through my parents, through my grandparents, and to see that you come from where they, straight up. Like I wish my grandmother was here to help with this. She would have loved it. And the next time my mother comes to New York and you told
Please,
her,
Sarah, come see my show.
I
Where is
wish
she?
she's in North Carolina.
Okay, so
She's in
maybe
North
I'll
Carolina.
go there. Maybe I'll go to see to her.
If you go to North Carolina, I'm going with you. Because I would love for them. My aunt and uncle came to see. They saw it when we did a play in Jersey.
Yes.
And they saw you there, and they were like, "Thank you." They were so grateful and appreciative that someone is telling their story.
Yeah,
And they loved it.
The other thing about the story is it's like really like fully told. There are parts that are very uncomfortable and painful.
But that's life.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't want to be just like, everybody's happy, it's a great time, you're amazing, you know, our culture's amazing. Or no, we're human beings and everyone's flawed and people, my parents make some mistakes and they didn't mean to. They wanted a good life and for themselves and us and stuff happened.
Yeah.
But here I am, you know, so we can move on. I mean, that's the thing. So I wanted to also show the pain, the downside, the rough side, the tough times, and
The real times.
The real times, the real times.
How important is it for you to see other female lesbians and writers execute their work? How is it important for you to like see that and know that, you know, if you can help, how would you, if they want to be a part of your place, how would they, how important is that for you?
I think it's very important. I think we all need to be there for each other. Us women, we do. I got this impulse because I saw women solo performers, and I was like, I can do this. She's doing it. She's amazing. I can do this. I think I can do this. I think I have a story. So my thing is, yes, I want to help other women tell their stories.
Yeah.
Women, men, young women, young boys. You know, I want everybody to tell their story, but especially women, because women usually don't have that voice. We are told we're supposed to be silent, or stay quiet, or stay in the back, or stay kind of shy, reserved, whatever. And there's a lot we have to say, and we must speak. We must use our voices. We must be heard. And I encourage anyone to do so. And yeah, I mean, I did the workshop. I kept workshopping it. I got a coach, and I kept listening to the coach. I was kicking and screaming, but I got it done. It's work.
Yeah.
It's work, but you can do it. And it's just an amazing project. How you grow from the whole thing, you know, from the kicking and screaming, I can't do it, from like, oh, I'm so upset, all the sad stuff I'm bringing up, also the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like, this piece becomes me all of a sudden, you know what I mean? And I become it. Like, so keep going, ladies.
Yes, keep coming to see her do her thing. I actually want one more thing personally, though. As a young writer, seeing this play and decide that she wants to do what you're doing and may not have the same background as you, what type of advice would you give her?
Write. It doesn't have to be polished. Just start writing, maybe a daily diary, a couple times a week, sit down and write whatever it is that hits you. It doesn't have to be at the beginning of the story. It has to be something that hits you. Whatever comes to your mind that somehow keeps coming to your mind, write that. So it might just be a scene. It might be a scene when you were 16 and not when you were 7. It doesn't matter. Whatever is pulling you to write that. And I think what happens then, the beginning starts to come around because it's like, what happened before then? Once you write this scene, and I think that it's just a play about this particular scene that somehow you feel you need to write. And then, when that happens, let it simmer, because then you're going to start thinking, oh, what happened before that? What am I doing before that? What was going on then? So that's how it starts to form. But it's like, you have to start from somewhere, and it's not necessarily the beginning or the end, but it's the thing that hits you. But every time you stop and think about your life, what comes up right away? Good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't have to be horrible. It could be amazing experience. Write that. And describe it. You know, very vivid, as if you're telling a child, you know, what time of the day, how are you feeling, what you were dressed, how you were dressed, where were you, all those specifics, and that's how it builds. So just do it.
That's awesome. Actually, just do it.
That's right.
Just do it.
I've heard that before.
So much for Thank you so much for allowing me to take a little bit of your time. I know you have to get ready for the play,
Yes.
and you are all for a treat. Please search her. Please, follow her. Please support the play. It's awesome. It's a great story. And bring your family, bring your friends. You will so love me for inviting you, for bringing this to you. Okay.
And I'd love to see you.
Yes, you would love
Come
to
see
you.
Demerara Gold.
Yep, and hang out with her afterwards. She's all down for that and everything. And make sure you follow everything that she does on Instagram and Facebook.
That's right.
And all of that.
DemeraraGoldTheShow.com.
Yep, it's a show that you want to see. Right?
My name is Lana Harper, and I have a small business. This is my part-time. I'm home and I'm unable to work, so this is what I do in my part-time. I call my business The Essence of Lana, and I usually come out to support the HERA organization at their events, and I'm happy to be here to share what I do with all who are gathered here today. Originally from Guyana. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pardon me? No, this will be my first time. Okay, I've heard it had very good reviews.
Well, that's all we have for today's show. I am your host, T. Billy Martin. And as you see why I'm here, I hope you found your reason to buy a ticket yourself, Demerara Gold, the show. Also, be sure to remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube, where you will also find past episodes. And make sure you email me if you would like for me to come visit your show or have you in the studio. I'm looking forward to meeting you. And thank you for watching. Hello again. Glad you're back to join me to spread the word on Women Are Talking TV. I'm T. Billy Martin, the host and producer, and I have some very exciting news to share with you. From past Chit Chats, I've been updating you on the progress of Women Are Talking TV via Facebook, and you've been showing the love how Women Are Talking TV won the 2015 George Stoney Be Informed, Be Free Award.
Definitely have to shout out my all of my guests.
This was a group win. And just last spring of 2016, the most exciting news arrived. Welcome Destin Thomas Martin to the Team We Did That family. He was born on March 31st, 2016, happy, healthy, and bossy. In the meantime, I'm gearing up to air new episodes, so I'm still looking forward to hearing from you. This platform is here for you, and I want to hear your story. So join me in the studio or at your location, and let's talk. Thank you for watching.
2017 with the wow factor is T. Billy Martin. Women Are Talking TV.
Your doctor. That's
Firstly, I want to thank everyone for this award who voted for me. I also would like to thank my best friend here of 20 plus years. Yes, we're in our 40s, for being here. She came all the way from Pensacola, Florida, and no, she's not a foreigner. I also want to thank my very close and dear friends, Shantae and Alfonso and Vixen and Olu, and all of you guys who continue to support my vision and pacify my crazy. I also want to celebrate, yesterday was the first birthday of my son, Destin Thomas Martin, Mr. President. And this time last year I wasn't here because I was in the hospital giving birth. So this particular episode is very important to me to share. It's about black women and fibroids, and it's a serious condition that we don't talk about, and that's one of my main goals right now, is to make sure we are talking about it. So thank you so much. 3, 2, 1. You recording?
yes.
Okay. 5, 4, 3. Wait. Why my shirt look wrinkled on one side and then loose on the other side? This ain't no damn Patti LaBelle concert.
Tell you my Patti LaBelle story.
No, not right now. I gotta go. So I'm gonna start that over. 5, 3.
Sounded like you said shit chat.
Oh my God! I'm recording. Why are you talking back to me? Won the 2000. Why was there a jump in the No, there's a pause in there for a reason. Are you reading the teleprompter with me? So don't talk to me. I'm
I'm trying to get this done. 3. I can't believe he gonna sit there and throw. It is a pause for a reason. It's in the teleprompter. Y'all are difficult. What the thing? Okay, that's it.